Zach, that's me. I am applying for a job as a lead teacher in an infant room. I am incredible to do this because I have a long history working with children, and I have completed my education here at Western to be working with children in the Family Studies program here. What I believe is that if you dream, you believe, you can achieve anything you put your mind to. Now I'm going to discuss my education, work experience, skills, and job requirements for being a lead teacher in an infant room. First, my education. It started in Wisconsin, here in Shorewood. I graduated high school in 2004, and I came here to Western. I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I started off in the nursing program. I knew I wanted to help people, and I wanted to work with people one-on-one and make a difference. That didn't work out, so I came back to Wisconsin, and I tried the kinesiology program, which is also working with people, helping people in the exercise science field. That didn't work out, wasn't interested, so I decided to get my EMT license at the community college, and I loved that. Absolutely loved it. It was so hands-on. You were doing things, you were active, and so I really thought that is what I wanted to do. But I became pregnant when I was getting my EMT license, and I gave birth to a beautiful little girl. And then I decided that 12 hours on and 12 hours off were not going to work for my lifestyle. So I had a bigger dream that I was going to make a better life for us, and that I was going to go back to college, and I was going to get that 4-year degree. And so I'm graduating coming up in 2 weeks, and I'm very excited about it. So I had a dream, and it's becoming a reality here. I also have a lot of work experience that contributes to being a lead teacher in a daycare. All of that is in daycare or childcare. It started off as teaching swim lessons. From that, I worked at a swim club, coaching 9 and under, so coaching the little guys and really helping them become the best swimmers they can be. I gained leadership experience there because I was working under the head coach, and he gave me a lot of leeway to do what I wanted with the kids, make up my own sets, and really get them in the water and doing what they wanted. After that, I worked at a family after-school program called Milestones, which was also a daycare. I worked with the kindergartners, so little kids again, and I love that. And I thought maybe I should go and be a teacher. So I got a TA job here at an actual school, at a Montessori school, but it was really neat. It was hands-on, but I did not like the structure. I liked the daycare better. I liked the freedom. I liked not having set things that you have to do. I don't like standardized tests or any of that you're just working for in the school. So I came back to daycare. And this is my room right now. I'm a TA in the infant room. I've been in there for 2 years now, over 2 years now, and the lead teacher is no longer with us, and I am the interim lead teacher right now in this room. So I'm gaining practical experience right now doing it. And so I think I'm the perfect candidate to be a lead teacher in any infant room. From an article titled The Importance of a College Education, the top 5 percentages of people with an associate's degree are from the countries of Russia, then Canada, Israel, Japan, and then New Zealand. We're not even in the top 10. So the importance of having that college education is really important, and you need to get that done. So to be a lead teacher, you have to have that degree. So we are doing it. We are achieving the skills. Now that I've given you my education and my work experience, let's get some skills that I think are needed for working with children. The tip of the iceberg here, really tiny down here, is a passion for working with children. You have to have that drive and a passion for making a difference in kids' lives and for working with them. But there is a bigger picture. In the Rating Early Childhood Environment done in 2005, so that the quality of child care has been an increasing concern nationally in the past decade. So this quality of care really needs to be upped, and these kids need that early education in these daycares and preschools where the quality of care is much higher. So here are some more skills that are needed. You have to be observant, sensitive, caring, patient, enthusiastic, attentive, trustworthy, and my two big ones down here are having leadership skills and being a multitasker. You have to have good leadership skills to be a lead teacher because you are the one giving the directions to your other caregivers in the room and the other staff, and you're the one that's in charge of the entire room. And multitasking skills are important because you will be doing 5 things at once, running around with your head cut off, because in an infant room you can have up to 8 to 12 babies crying at once, and you have to prioritize and figure out what needs to be done to get that room back to normal. Now that we have talked about my education and skills and work experience, let's look at the different requirements of being a lead teacher in the state of Michigan in a daycare. The first one is that you need a 2-year degree at least. Most accredited daycares here require a bachelor's, which I am getting in 2 weeks. On top of that, you need to acquire experience. According to an article titled Child Care Workers, published in 2004 from the Occupational Outlook Handbook, continuing education is extremely important for workers in this field. So you need that experience. You need to keep your education going. You need to be able to work 30 to 40 hours a week, and you need to be able to train 25 hours over your entire year. So you have to keep that continuing education going. As you can see, I would be a perfect candidate for a job as a lead teacher in a daycare because I have a long history of working with children as well as educating myself about them. I have the proper skills, education, and I exceed the requirements for a lead teacher. Marie Klimbeck doesn't just dream, believe it, or achieve, but I am a dreamer, I am a believer, and I am an achiever. And this is a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt that says, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams."